Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at the Mabinogi Eternity project, but we're not going to be looking at it on the NA site, we're going to look at it on the Korean website, because the Korean website has more information, so let's hop over there real quick. So on the main official Korean Mabinogi website, right down here you can see Mabinogi Eternity project, let's click on that. Then we click on the Mabinogi logo in the center. And there is a lot of stuff to read here. I think it's better if we go to development history. This is everything listed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories to look at. So this will give us more information and a few more screenshots than what we've seen before on the NA site. So let's take a look at this one first. Taking the first steps in the news of Eternity. As many militians have been waiting for, we have opened a space exclusively for the Eternity project. I hope they do something like this for the NA site as well, but for now there's only one on Korea for it, which will deliver exciting news in the future. As I'm about to deliver news to militians in a new space rather than the developer notes or website announcements, it feels a little different. And I'm nervous all over again. Here we will conveniently report issues, concerns, and development news that our Mabinogi team has encountered while working on the Eternity project. We want to give you the feeling that we are continuing to develop with militians over a long period of time. Of course, depending on the speed or progress of development, it may be difficult to provide news more frequently than expected. Nevertheless, we will strive to provide consistent news in the future so that it can be a space that makes waiting exciting. As this is the first story told by militians in this space, I would like to briefly explain the current status and direction of the Eternity project. So, classic but classy. Okay, personally I feel a little awkward, but this sentence encapsulates the direction of the Eternity project. This is a slogan that was actually presented internally from the beginning of the Eternity project, so that it would not be forgotten during the development process and everyone on the Mabinogi team could remember it. I believe that the basis of Mabinogi that militians who come to Mabinogi expect is a fantasy life. And fantasy life refers to all activities that allow you to immerse yourself in the world of Eren. And ultimately rebuilding it will be the core process of the Eternity project. In the end, the goal is to continue the direction Mabinogi originally intended to go from the beginning, and to achieve this, Mabinogi must inherit its classic identity. However, we want to create a sophisticated appearance so that we can present an unrivaled charm compared to any other game. So yeah, we still want Mabinogi to look and feel the same, but we do need to update and move to Unreal Engine. So I'm glad they're keeping in mind that Mabinogi has a very unique look and a very unique identity, and they're trying to replicate that in a way that everyone feels comfortable with. So, current status of the project. So you may be wondering how much progress is being made. A lot of people are wondering that, both in the NA and in Korea. The Eternity project is currently in the prototyping process. However, since it is a redesigned and inherited form of a live game, it is very different from developing a new game. As a result, the purely physical volume is very large. It is difficult to say exactly what progress is being made. However, the Eternity project is going through or must go through the following process. We are planning to redesign the server structure and logic into a more stable form. All content as well as Mabinogi's basic movement would have to be recreated in the new engine. In the process, we plan to transfer and improve all data and scripts by renewing them in a better way. Every world and many of its components must be upgraded or rebuilt as they are moved to the new environment. Although this is an old game, there are original drawings and plans that have been lost in this process. While drawing and reproducing a new picture, you must create a new proposal for any content that needs to be modified to match the latest grammar. In addition to this, there are numerous other areas that need to be worked on to prepare Mabinogi for its new environment. In order to complete all this within a reasonable time and present good performance, I think we need to make bold choices, such as excluding infrequently used resources or content. We will explain the development process step by step and share our concerns. With this direction in mind, our Mabinogi team is working with a lot of worry on one hand and excitement and fun on the other. And in the future, we will use this space to tell various stories and be with Militians through the Eternity updates. So I thought about various ways to show the process. To enable this process to be developed together, we ask questions about what issues each person in charge of is actually experiencing and what concerns they are having. I thought it would be better to tell a more direct story about the development. However, not all people in charge, including me, have talent for writing, so they may be poor at writing. I'm a little worried that it may not always be interesting. Nevertheless, the sincere wish to create a permanent world of Aaron is. I wanted to go through this process together because I don't think there's much difference between us and Militians. We expect to be able to tell a wide range of stories by trying more diverse things in the future. Mabinogi Eternity is a fantasy life we create together. So this is why I like the new Korean director. Like, he's saying that not all of their posts will be super exciting to read about, because a lot of it is just boring technical stuff. But he wants to be very honest with the player base, and that is really good. So I really appreciate that they're choosing to be direct with their players about what's going on. So I decided to break this video down into 3 different parts, mostly because there's just so much information to go over. But we are having a look at the Mabinogi Eternity page on the Korean website. And this is because there's a lot more information about this on the Korean site than there is on the NA site. So watch part 1 if you want to see, like, where we talked about this, taking the first step in the news of Eternity. And next we're going to look at Omniscient Art Perspective. Hello, I am Safety Director Raccoon, in charge of the art side of the Mabinogi Eternity project. When engine replacement discussions first started, I thought engine replacement work would be carried out at headquarters level. Before we knew it, at the 23 Summer Fantasy Party, we finally announced a replacement, so the Unreal Engine replacement. We thought that the replacement for Unreal should start with Neo. While producing Neo, I kept asking myself if the first impression of her that everyone had in their hearts was correct. While making the Neo launching video, how many times did you screen the short video in the development room? Modifications continued until late the previous day, but no one in the development room gave good feedback because Militians felt this way when they first met Neo in the Soul Stream. The first impressions and feelings and current longing are all different. We dared to say this is enough. This is because it could not be declared. However, we are very excited and happy about this work, and we have been providing. In the world of Aaron, it was not felt due to the limitations of the Pleon engine. We are waiting for the day when we can find immersion and vitality together. Mabinogi is now approaching its 20th anniversary, because it's been around for 20 years in Korea. It is truly an honor to be on this journey with Militians. So, finding the Aaron we want. We already saw most of this post on the NA announcement, Mabinogi Eternity Project, finding the Aaron we dream of. So that's most of this information here. You can see, like, this is mostly what we just saw. So we'll be skipping over this. I'm not going to read all this. Check out the NA site or check out the Korean site and read all about it if you want to go over the information and compare the differences. And next we'll take a look at, let's start with Neo. So this is from a character modeler for the Eternity Project. In early 2023, an engine replacement task force was proposed and the foundation work was being diligently done. One peaceful day I heard this story during a meeting. Let's start with Neo first. I heard about the renewal of Neo, the representative NPC of Mabinogi, and along with the news of Neo's renewal, you will also hear about the difficulties that previous Neo workers experienced. This is a legendary story that cannot be fully written here, so the tension was high even before it started. Neo has an expression that seems both kind and sad, yet unknown. Neo's basic design is also burdensome. How shall I express it? Also, how much modeling specifications should be taken from Unreal Engine? Whether there are expression methods that need to be improved, and how much of the parts that could not be expressed due to the engine's limitations. So here you can see what Neo looks like in Pleon Engine, and over here you can see what she looks like in Unreal Engine on the right. Personally, I think they did a really good job remaking Neo in Unreal Engine. Eternity's Neo original drawing drawn in the direction of renewal. The initial look was a mess, but as we received customized feedback, we gradually approached the unknown character Neo. In those cases, I put the two Neos side by side and worked on matching the images. I think this section played an important role in helping Militians accept this work as Neo. Yeah, I think they did a great job with Neo. Like, I know it's really hard to create a lot of these characters that we care about, and I know it's hard to, like, recreate the world of Aaron, because, like, none of us really want the world of Aaron to change, or the characters to change that much. We still want it to look and feel the same. And I get that that's not an easy task to ask the developers to do. that are working on this Unreal project. Posing where you can feel the wind, so this looks really cool. I posed, went through revision after revision, and even right before completion, I continued to worry about how much I could make Neo smile. What kind of smile would you like from eternity to give you? In situations where you have no choice but to be cautious about any expression, morph work, facial expression work is done. The Neo is smiling. At first, I kept the smile small, but my thoughts came together to express Neo's feelings more clearly so that they could be conveyed to the Militians. I was so careful about making Neo smile that I even remember separately requesting guidance from the art director. This Neo, who smiled brightly for a moment during the work process. There were many difficult moments while working, but now I am full of gratitude. Although every day is still a struggle, I will work hard until the day I meet all Militians. So yeah, this is a huge challenge for the development team to make the game look and feel good. Like, they're under a lot of stress about this, and because it is a very difficult thing to do. But overall, I think they're doing a really good job with it. So today we'll be looking at a part that was shown in the Korean Fantasy Party for Mabinogi. We'll be looking at character creation in Unreal Engine 5. And we have English closed captioning. There's the login. So they played this live on stream. Here's the new character select screen. This looks pretty cool.
안녕하세요, 밀레시안 여러분. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다. 이번 이터니티의 소식의 시작을 제가 직접 보여드리고 싶었습니다. 그래서 캐릭터 생성 과정을 제가 직접 좀
So the director is going to show us the character creation process for Unreal.
업데이트 후에 실제로 만나보실 모습은 지금과는 조금 다를 수 있는데 지금 현재 저희가 구현해 놓은 모습을 천천히 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 이렇게 하나씩 선택할 수 있고요. 세 캐릭터를 선택해 보겠습니다. 이 의상은 처음 보시는 의상이죠. 이터니티 버전으로.
This is the first time you've seen this costume, newly created in Eternity version. This is the newbie wear. Okay.
전에 잠깐 소개해드린 것처럼 이런 형태.
A while ago, yes, as I briefly introduced, this is now.
신발도 이제 구현해 볼 수 있고요.
Now let's implement pretty shoes in the shape of.
일단은 남캐를 한번 잠깐 보여드릴게요.
Okay, first the male character. So yeah, you can pick the male character's age. And this shows you like the stats. Because the stats are like slightly different.
이렇게 당연히 나이도 이렇게 고를 수 있고요. 네, 능력치는 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 임시 수치로 넣어둔 거예요. 네.
So it looks like over here we have like a couple of different like starting outfit options. So like this is the newbie wear over here, and it looks like you can pick like one of these other 3 outfits to start with. So far this looks really good.
네, 얼굴도 이렇게 이거 이따가 조금 이따가 자세히 보여드릴 텐데 이제 남캐 헤어들은 지금 일단 반영해 놓은 건 이 정도고요. 여러 가지 익숙하신 헤어들이
Couple
있죠.
of the different male hairstyles.
네, 이런 헤어도 있고, 네, 그리고 당연히 이렇게 네, 색상도 선택할 수 있습니다.
And the different colors.
네, 일단 다시 돌아가서 네, 여성캐로 선택을 해보겠습니다.
And you can notice, like here, you can see some of the hair clipping through her outfit. So it's a lot easier to notice, like, the hair clipping through the outfits on the female character, because she has, like, longer hair. And the longer hair options typically, like, clip through the outfits more.
네, 예쁘죠? 예쁜 건
Yeah, you can see it like better up close. You can see how it's like cutting into the shirt and stuff. But it looked a lot better in game. That might just be like a character creation thing. Like when I saw like the in-game footage that's later, it looked a lot better and a lot less noticeable.
가까이서 봐야 됩니다. 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 이 디테일이 좀 보이실 것 같아요. 이렇게 의상도 이런 식으로 디테일하게 표현해서 네, 구현을 해볼 수가 있고요. 피부 색상도 이렇게 선택한 대로 바로 잘
And different skin
됩니다.
tones. That's cool.
네.
That one's cool too.
이런 모습도 그렇고 다양한 모습을 볼 수 있고, 네, 저는 개인적으로 좋아하는 연한 복숭아 빛을 선택하겠습니다. 이 헤어도 이렇게 반영이 되는데 아마 지금 잘 아시는 헤어들이 있을 거예요. 아시는 헤어들이 있고, 그렇죠. 이 헤어는 좀 이따가 다시 보실 수 있을 것 같은데 저는
Okay, this hairstyle doesn't clip through the outfit at all. So that's good. Because, like, the hair that hangs off to the sides here in the front, like, that's far enough away from the outfit that doesn't clip into it. And, like, the ponytail in the back goes out far enough to the point where it doesn't, like, clip into the back of the character at all.
죄송합니다. 제 취향대로 일단 선택을 해보겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 지금은 이 정도로 반영이 돼 있고요. 눈도 아마
Couple of different
잘
options for
아시는
eyes.
네, 이 눈으로 선택을 하겠습니다. 아, 제가 헤어 색상을 안 정했네요. 제가 그 블루 계열을 좋아해서 여기 제
Changing the hair
지향색이
color?
명확하게 있지는 않은데 네, 다른 의도는 없습니다. 이 블루를 선택을 하겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 맞춰야죠. 네, 이렇게 맞추겠습니다. 그리고 입은
Yeah,
지금은
changing the hair and eye color.
있고요. 그리고 장식이랑 화장도 있는데 네, 이 부분은 네, 나중에 또 보여드릴 기회가 있을 것 같습니다.
There are decorations and makeup
그리고 아래
too.
보시면 이상
So you can use that.
입어보기라고 있죠? 네, 이런 프리셋들을 확인을.
Yeah, and here's some of the different like starting outfits. Now he's going through like those options. This one goes really well with the blue hair.
하실 수가 있습니다. 네, 이렇게 있고요. 이거 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 좀 재질감이 좀 다르죠? 네, 이런 의상도 있고, 그리고 왠지 궁수한테 어울릴 것 같은 네, 이런 의상도 있고요. 네, 이런 의상도 있습니다. 네,
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Looks like an outfit that maybe like a priest or a healer would wear, like a priestess or a healer. Or a mage.
이제 본격적으로 한번 떠나보겠습니다.
They're laughing because the name was taken when he tried to name the character.
네. 서버는 지금 유튜브 하나만 반영을 해둔 거니까 혹시나
The server currently only reflects one loot. They might be talking about like loot server. Since I've already done it, maybe other than loot, I hope the servers aren't upset. Okay, so he's gonna create the character. The owl looks pretty cool too.
어떠세요? 밀레시안과 에린을 연결해줄 조금 새로운 모습의 소울 스트림입니다.
The soul stream looks pretty good. I like how they added some color to like this part where you walk around. Like there's some blue, some gold, and maybe some like blue and purple more in the center where now is.
네, 여기 계신 분들은 너무 잘 아시다시피 마비노기에서 의미 깊은 장소잖아요. 네, 그래서 좀 더 가슴에 남을 만한 모습으로 변화를 시도해보고 있습니다. 우리 나오가 쳐다보네요. 네, 아이고 죄송합니다. 제가 지금 손이 떨리고 있어요.
These dialogue options on the side are pretty cool. Like, I like the way the boxes look for text and everything. So far, this looks pretty good as far as the interface goes for like chatting with an NPC.
네, 뭐 하나하나 말을 걸어보고 싶지만 지금 이제 보여드릴 게 좀 더 있기 때문에 에린으로 바로 가겠습니다. 네. 다음에 또 만나요.
And now she's gonna send us to Aaron. Wait, let's go back just a little bit. This was just a brief moment, but it looks like this would be like the loading screen. That might change, like before it comes out. This is just a test play that they're going through. But this is simple, it looks nice. Wouldn't mind if that was the main, like, loading screen. And then they finally get into game. And you can see that there are, like, a couple other characters out here. These might be members of the development team that are, like, working on it. Or it could be some sort of closed beta in Korea. Either way, I think it's a good thing that they're, like, stress testing it. But yeah, we'll look at the gameplay and cover that in another video. But that's the character creation. And so far, I think it's pretty good. Alright, let's play some Mabinogi. So, let's see what we have here. I need to check my inventory real quick. What was I thinking about? Something that would expire or something? Well, let's use that Forgetful Potion for starters. Go back to level 1. And we're going to be doing a Baltame mission today at some point when we get to level 60, so let's get that. For starters, let's check on my homestead, then pick up the daily dungeon quests. Maybe I should do some bounty hunting to get more homestead stone. Yeah, that's all of it. Maybe we have some gem powder. We'll use that crystal now. We're definitely going to use that today sometime. I need to clean out that inventory a little bit. Get all that leather out of there. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, and these 3 as well. There, that's much better. Oh, I missed a ton of leather. Oops. Okay, destroy all that. And then... Oh right, my spirit weapon's still maxed out. I can't do anything about that until tomorrow. That's annoying. Let's plant some homestead seeds real quick. grab those poinsettias. Let's plant those. Those. Demi cabbage? No. And I have like 3 pumpkin seeds? Perfect. Welcome in, Otaku. Today's daily dungeon is going to be CR dungeon. I made sure to gather like the materials for this daily. Like I gathered a bunch of small green gems and branches and carrots. So I should just have to talk to him again and be done with it. Oh, then we have to admire the snowman, so... But we go over here. Oh, and this blob of snow does look a little bit bigger, so I guess it's becoming a snowman. Two times out of 5. And then talk to them on January 1st after that. Okay. See what the veteran dungeon is. Yaka dungeon. Well, I'm not doing that. So... I guess we'll do CR on veteran mode with one of these passes, and then that's gonna be it. What about, I don't need to do a veteran dungeon to get to level 60, that's a little overkill. What kind of shout missions do we have? Enemy behind... And Battle for Tailton 2. I'll do Battle for Tailton 2. That's my favorite shadow mission, probably, out of all of them. And staff. I'll use magic skills. I honestly forget, do I have any Nightmare Shadow Crystals left? I think I'm saving them in like a pet inventory or something. Yeah, I have like 24 Nightmare Shadow Crystals. Those are really good. But saving those for a rainy day. Oops. Wait, so that was Arsenal Gunner leveling up, so I just leveled one of the skills. So we are level 48 Arsenal Gunner now. Honestly, I'll probably get to level 49 at some point, and then I'll use a Forgetful Potion over the weekend, and then we'll level up like on Tuesday, I think. And then, I'll get that to level 50. I still have that XP pot, right? Crap, that expired? Jeez, that expired fast. What a waste. Oh, that's annoying. Costs a lot of dungeon seals. Oh well, I'll just have to buy another one. Probably have enough for like one more. And right there, and then... then the boss. Done. Hey, fine leather. Very nice. I think it's the third shop that I have enough. Yeah, let's buy one of those. How much are the, aren't there like 4? How much of those do I have? 109? Alright.
아고, 한숨 돌리고 이랬으면.
It's Friday, so getting a pass is pretty easy. And I think we're all set. Nowhere to run. On Elite. There's the pass, and let's get started. Use this pet to get a little bit more XP for 10 minutes. Okay, well, 4% of the way to level 50. We are level 49 in Arsenal Gunner now, which is where I expected to be by the end of this, so... Yeah, we'll get to level 50 on Tuesday for sure. I still want some of the gems around here though, so out of the way. Pick up the gems. I don't want to leave without these. They'll be good for my spirit weapon when I can finally start feeding. I can feed them again tomorrow. Out of the way. That ruby. Yeah, like I can use that Forgetful Potion sometime tomorrow, and I can probably do a rebirth, yeah, in about 2 days from now. Okay. Let's get out of here. So now the big thing I need to work on with Arsenal Gunner is the crests.
또 러브레터네?
That's what's left. That and the spirit weapon. But let's go see what we can do in the association room. Let's forge all those. Hey, we have 76 now, enough to take this up to the next level. So right now, we only get plus 10 max damage when we have dual guns. But when we level this up, we'll get plus 30 max damage with dual guns, and we'll get 30 extra MP, 30 extra stamina, and 1 critical damage. And that max damage goes up by 20 compared to where it is now. The MP thing stays the same, so yeah, mostly more max damage and stamina then. Those are the big ones. And it also costs 130 AP, which is really no big deal. Like once you start getting more mid to end game. Because, like, I got over 5,000 AP. Oh wait, that's 57,000 AP, I think. Jeez. Oh cool, so Tracer Pod's damage multiplier goes up by 3% at the next level. The max damage goes up by 20, MP goes up by 20, stamina stays the same, and so is the critical damage. Okay. How much gold do I have? Oh wow, I still have 570. That's nice. What do I have in the bank though? Barely anything. Let's go and deposit everything that we have. And then I'll buy some smoldering threads. And then we'll earn gold from the veteran dungeon and a couple other activities to like turn them into crests. Okay, so I'll buy those, all 32 of them. And let's buy all these. We're still not having any luck on those things, so let's check on that. Rerun and Himmel compact doll bag box. Yeah, mine's still the cheapest one on the auction house right now, so I guess these items just aren't very popular at the moment. I'll bet everyone's saving up their gold for the bunny gotcha. For players that are going to just buy the pets with gold instead of paying NX. That's probably why some things aren't selling too well. And free Ren and Siri compact doll bag box. Oh, someone matched my price. Okay. Didn't go lower than me, but they're trying to match it. For the free Ren and Siri one, let's... Whoops. Let's go ahead and take that one off. And I'm willing to go as low as 80 mil for that one. So I'll make it 83 mil, 2 mil cheaper than the other person's price. So we'll put it there next. Thursday is the 1st anyway, so I'll be selling some bunnies probably on Thursday. We'll do like a little pet box opening, and I'll post the whole thing like on YouTube later, so everyone can see like how the rates are, how my luck goes for it, and then that way you can decide whether or not you want to play it yourself. I think we'll open like 10 of those boxes on stream. Okay, we have 6 days, 18 hours to use all that smoldering thread up. That'll be no problem. We're gonna go do the veteran dungeon. Well, CR dungeon, the normal daily dungeon. We'll do that on veteran mode to get some gold. And then after that, maybe I'll do some techs to get some of those big checks. And then that will cover pretty much most of what we need for the for that smoldering thread, turning those into crests. So yeah, let's go to CR dungeon. Gonna use some Arsenal Gunner over there. Dual guns. And staff. I'm really enjoying Arsenal Gunner. It really is my second favorite Arcana. I love it just as much as Dark Diviner. It's a lot of fun to do. Okay, let's drop this. And we'll use that speed pot too. Alright, time for the boss. I think it's a golem. Yeah. Let's do that for a second. There we go. Golem's down. Didn't even use Meteor on him this time. $18 minutes and 9 seconds. Spirit gems, more smoldering threads, phantom quartz, and awakened strength fragment. I think I sold one of those awakened strength fragments recently for like 100k. Or oh no, wait, I sold something similar to that, but each one of these is worth 50k, 100k in total. Very nice. Alright, let's get out of here. So, CR dungeon is done. So now I think I'll do some tax for gold. I think that's what's going to be next. And I usually use Mana Shield for this one. The Enraged Turtles. I like the turtles. Okay, then we hit the crystal. And this one. Oh wait, maybe I can get both these at once. Nice, that did work. Kind of. And boss time. Where are you? Over there? And he's down. Easy. Let's get some MP back. And let's go again. So we're just gonna do this like 2 or 3 more times. Okay, for these two, I think I can get right between them. And then target that one. Then that one. Okay, let's get right between these two. Same thing over here. Hey. He keeps using that when I'm doing that one attack. That bullet barrage, he keeps interrupting it. Alright, there we go. We got him. Let's go again. Oops. What was that? Oh, these two are pretty close together. And boss time. Done. Alright, let's see if that's enough gold to get all those smoldering threads turned into crests. It's gonna cost 710,000. Okay, so we need to open up the bank and put in this gold and the checks that I got from those techs. Nice. Oh wait, I need to withdraw that, duh. Crap. Let's go Aquila to do that. And we need 125 to take it to the next level. Honestly, when I sell some things from the bunny gacha, I'll probably get enough to max it out. I'll make enough gold. I'll probably put a lot of gold towards this. That's good enough for now. We have about half the crests we need, so that's good. I did the event stuff today. I can't work on my spirit weapon. So what I'm thinking is I can either work on Stardust stuff, or I could bounty hunt for Homestead Stone. Ugh. I really don't want to do Stardust stuff, but I know I've been putting it off. I'm just so unmotivated to work on it. I'll go see what they have for Stardust. What are we getting? Rank B material still? Yeah. Because I know I need to do it eventually. It's just I put it off until as much as I can until I actually want to do it. Well, I can't say I ever want to work on Stardust, but at least I can tolerate working on it. At least it's one of those things where it's like you don't really need to be good at Stardust stuff to like do anything. Like I'm running vet dungeons without ever having my Stardust equipped. It works out just fine. So at least it's one of those optional things that you can kind of just do whenever. Oh, and is there anything I can do with my tech skills? Yeah, we're kind of still lacking, like, some achievement crystals. Okay. So, not quite ready yet for that. Oh wait, we do have a lot of, discipline crystals. I'll work on that later. I don't think I can take any of these up right now. Oh, we do have these tech reward boxes. Oh, and I can pick what I want. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's just get some of those red ones. Okay, so for Stardust, I should get one of those crystals that'll give us extra materials. And I believe one of my benefits from the Master Plan event is, yeah, more rewards, more Stardust rewards. Nice. But once a day we can get one of these Royal Academy crystals for 500,000 seasonal ducats, or 500,000 normal ducats actually. Alright, we can get one of those. I need to start doing commerce more on this character. So we'll get an item quest and a core fragment collection quest, rank B. And when I get all the rank B materials I need to level this up, then I'll work on getting other materials so I can level up this skill. We'll switch to lower rank missions so I get that up a little bit. So what kind of quests do we have? Gold bars. And okay, clear that shadow mission, that's no problem. Wait, she said she wanted 5? Yeah. And you don't actually have to craft those yourself, you can just use the auction house. Kind of weird that they don't have like a... You can't like assign a hotkey for the auction house, which is a little weird. You can assign a hotkey for just about any other feature in the game almost, but not the auction house. Oh wow, these are expensive. Pricier than I thought. They go for like 70k each. I can only afford one. Then we're gonna go do a couple more techs and get some of those checks that I can use. So I can buy some more. Wait, how many of those discipline crystals do I have now? I need 5 more of those. I want to use those on I want to use those on time shift. Okay, let's go again. Ow. Yeah, these two are so close together I can get both of them at the same time like that. Okay, there's one over here. And now for the boss. Got him. Gems, smoldering thread. Check. Okay, so Now I should have enough. Let's go ahead and pick that up. I want to take up time shift. Nice. Wait, 3 resets, max. I think that's one more time than before. Nice. So for the next time shift upgrade, I have more than enough to get this built out. We're gonna need 30 of those things. How many more of those, attempts do I have? I used up 3 and 2, so we've used up like 5. I could probably get like 25 more. Where's my other crystals of discipline? I should have like 1 left. These glorious ones are probably for like higher ranks. I don't know where that other crystal of discipline is hiding out. Here we go. Oh, but this one doesn't expire, okay. So I think I have like 5 more attempts this week. Let's go again. Didn't mean to move that window, but so that. Hey, a boost. That's helpful. Use that, that'll increase my defense a little bit. Oops. That wasn't quite reaching. Alright, boss time. Where are you at? Let's get him from a distance. And done. Oh, I have 8 more, so those others 3 didn't count. Okay, cool. Let's get all these. Okay. Because I actually need to work on leveling my tech skills too. I've been very lazy about getting into tech stuff. Oh, that one actually grabbed me. Oh cool, it poisoned me too, that's nice. Alright, let's put those two together. And we can get this one. And boss time. There he is. Let's get him with this. And down. Blacksmith manual. Upgrade stone. Oh, a Perseus scythe. Huh. Check. What else is there? Ruin of Command. We'll take that. The Adventure Seals. Alright. Let's go again. don't think we're quite close enough to get that other one with that. Like, Arsenal Gunner is good, but Dark Diviner does have a little bit better range. Hey. And done. Okay, we have 5 more runs that we can do. I think I'm gonna have to do at least 3 more runs to get the crystals I need to take up Time Shift again. And boss time. This time I think I'm gonna use Meteor on the boss. So 1. Oh wow. So level 5 is really different there. I can use Meteor 3 times in a row with Time Shift, so that was 4 Meteors. Very nice. Yeah, so I need like 10 more of those. Yeah, I need 10 more. Well, 9 more, but... So yeah, I'll need to clear that 2 more times. And the EP cost is nothing. Okay, we almost have enough challenge crystals too. How are we doing on those red crystals? I don't have many of those. Okay. But my main goal for now is Time Shift. Oops. Yeah, Dark Diviner is slightly better range, but other than that, I really do like Arsenal Gunner a lot. Okay, one more time. There's the check, the weakened strength fragment, all that other stuff. So how long do those crystals last anyway before I have to worry about them expiring? Okay, they last like 2 weeks, so that's good. I'm glad they're not some sort of crystal that expires in like a day or two. That'd be kind of annoying. Those down there. Got a lot of checks. Good for gold. Alright, one more run. My original goal was to work on Stardust stuff too, but I'm really behind on my tech stuff, so... This way we can sort of get a little done on both things. Use that for some extra protection. Okay, let's take a look. I need... get 10 of those. There, now we have 31. We have enough. Oh, and I can take up one of these too. What does this do? Defiance. Upon death, grants chance to recover more HP. Yeah, that's actually been pretty helpful. So I think I'll take up Defiance since we have the crystals to do it. So that went up to level 5. I definitely have enough to get it ready for the next one. And then Time Shift is going to be the next priority. So level 6. Still only 3 resets. And I have more than enough to get it 800 points it needs. So this time 40 crystals of discipline. So early next week before Thursday, we'll use up these remaining 2 near tight and get like 10 more. And then we'll use the near tight that we get on Thursday, the 10 near tight that we get on Thursday to run this bunch. And we'll get what we need to take that up again. I'm gonna focus mostly on Time Shift for now. Where'd the checks go? Because we should have gotten... Ah, there it is. That's pretty good progress on Time Shift today. We took it up like 2 levels. Okay, I'll deposit what I have for starters, and then toss in these checks. That'll add up a lot. I think I'm gonna need 300,000 for that smoldering thread, so let's go and pull that out. I just can't imagine why anyone would want to use a bank transaction for that, because it just costs more gold, and leveling up Arcana is already a waste of gold as it is. Like, if I do it from the bank, it charges me 15k extra. Maybe I'm just too much of a tightwad, but there's no way I'm spending 15k extra gold to level this when I can spend less. Okay, how many more of those crest things do I need? We need 25, so 23 more. Hang on, let's we're gonna take that up actually, because we're pretty close. Smoldering thread does not cost that much. Yeah, give me that 25. And that's going to cost 250k to do something with, so we'll go to the bank and get that, and then the gold bars. I still need 4 more of those for that Stardust thing, so we'll get these. 1 more. Alright. Kind of ridiculous that they have a little thing that makes you wait a couple seconds before you can claim something from the auction house. I don't know any other MMO that does that. Just one of those features that's kind of put there to be annoying. Either that or Pleon Engine is just too weak to handle doing it faster, which is also believable given how old it is. Uh, 250k gold. Then we'll go back to the association room. And we'll get that 3rd link unlocked here. So this is going to basically increase my max damage by 20 with dual guns. It's going to give us 20 more MP, and the tracer pod's damage multiplier will go up by like 3% on the 3rd link. So then we have these 2 last links to do, and then the Frost Flame Thread links. Alright, let's take those gold bars back to Melwyn, and then we'll wrap things up. There's not too much else to do this stream, so we'll just kind of wrap things up here. I'll start doing commerce a lot more when they shorten the ship times. I'm really looking forward to that update. Choi Dong-min did a really bad job with the dungeon update in my opinion, but the life update looks a lot better. I think he's doing a lot better with like quality of life updates and like life skills and things that are kind of outside of combat. Those updates look a lot more solid in my opinion. Okay, let's take those dual guns off. Take the staff off. Alright, I think that's pretty good for today. We did a veteran dungeon, some techs, a little bit of Stardust work, kind of a little bit of everything today. But Monday we will be streaming Contraband Police from noon till around 2 or 3, and then Tuesday I'll be doing my Mabby stream at 4 PM like I usually do. So Mabinogi is mostly Tuesday through Friday.